empire to the illithid thrall called Orpheus. Protocol 301. Neither...
Hey, wanna play you and me? Let's imagine I get to live 50 more years. We have a whole life ahead of us. What do we do? You know what? That was never part of my plan. But in this fantasy, I can picture it. You, me, two little usses. That's a pretty picture, isn't it? Damn it. I wish I had a longer road ahead of me. I want to walk it with you. Gods, what a disaster. Finding love like this. Finding you. So perfectly late. I've always thought I was fearless. Never scared of a fight, of the future. But dying has taught me so much. There's no courage in fearlessness. There's courage in being fucking terrified, but still going forward. Still being grateful. Still trying. We're going to save this city. Together. It's going to be the last thing I do. That's why I know we're going to win. Let's get busy with it. I've got the rest of my life ahead of me, and a lot to do before I go.
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me. Sometimes, fate closes a door for good. The bolt is fastened, the key is destroyed, and a wish is forever locked away. The Hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with it. I have once already, after all. Besides, there's no time to wallow in self-pity. More than anything, I'm elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father, before Mazora tries pulling more tricks. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
Should mind my step. Look where's
I could go for a good meal.
Can't give up now. How much farther can I go? Something's on my mind.
But please. Making me sweat.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Do you know of another graveyard we could use?
I do, but they struggle as we do. You'll not find a casket for your daughter there.
Ridiculous! Afternoon. Makes me wonder how they knew it was still me.
Oh, you can tell all sorts with technology these days. absolute smart.
I always said the elf soul was hurt.
I want to have a word.
What do I...
Why, yes.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
They might write about me in Baldurs Mouse someday.
Don't look down your nose. It's got to be done. Followers of the Absolutes are everywhere.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
I suppose you think we are working for the Absolute too?
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals? It's all...
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals?
Like a man, or hide away like a
The Gazette today keeps the ignorance away.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Come out.
Don't waste a step.
Gather round for the show. Sit down.
Very well.
You don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
My gods! Is that Fitz? I'd love to, thanks.
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you want a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter. Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl.
Tell me everything. First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one, in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Uh-huh. Isn't he handsome?
Absolutely. You're well suited. I can tell just by looking at you. Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back.
No one's stopped me yet. On my way.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where do I send them?
Considering City of Steel and just...
Considering an army.
Come out, or I'll have to come find you, the
Sol Invictus!
Sol Invictus! Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious night song just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
Sol Invictus!
Discussion.
Whatever magic powers the armor is beyond your knowledge.
chance. Need a word.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
What to do?
Sorry, Vic.
Right on my feet. Seems like a...
Look around you!
The water elemental appears to turn.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master. You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment. Logic detected. Petition approved. Enjoy. How else can I help you today? You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Hey-ho.
Welcome, dear I am to browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say enjoy our unmatched selection. Please come again. Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries.
Steady.
No time to rest. Let's move.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. You're sure to find what you're looking for. Please come.
Time for a natter.
There we go.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead. I have
Surgesk. You're a fellow Rare. Rare.
Literature department. Can I help you? Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leveroken was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the necromancy of Fae in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. I'm happy to describe the wonders that lie between their covers, but I'm afraid purchasing them is simply out of the question. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. It is said to be written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most. How can I help you? Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you. Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These wouldn't trade it for the world. So scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes.
Just out of view. should mind my step.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Never wanted the easy path. Right tool will do the trick. Let's not get caught off guard. With a flick of the wrist. Lies before me. Softer than a whisper. These boots have seen everything. Better be cautious. Oh, bet I can crack that open. One day I'll catch a break. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Everyone's
This calls for careful footwork. Light on my feet.
Tempers are rising. It's clear.
What's in here? Need to find a way forward. All right, time to scope.
don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
One day I'll catch a break.
How can I help you? The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't cease this foolishness, the rest of Sorcerer's Sundries will be as well. Bold. Between us. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. It is said to be written by Lord Carsus.
The Annals of Carsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of... The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there. Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our...
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
How can I help you?
Crime can pay. You don't have permission to be here.
With haste. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything. Just out of view. Never wanted the easy path.
It seems the rules have not changed in your absence. You're still trespassing. Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what?
No traps, please. Don't waste a step.
You're a fellow bard.
I've been caught trespassing. Again. You don't have permission to be here. You're a...
Welcome back. Let your knowledge...
I don't need any attention right now. Best be on my way. Free for the taking. Moving ahead. Can't risk being in open view. Should mind my step. What's that?
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Open up.
You've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye.
Touching the lamp seemed to satisfy a condition to the magic trapping the djinn. You realize what this must be. Imprisonment. One of the most powerful incantations a wizard can cast. You may be stuck here indefinitely.
I sense you're deep in thought, my brave new friend. Do not fret until another takes place. All the time in the many worlds to ponder. Toodles!
What am I doing? Still breathing, despite my everything. Have a lot on my mind. Well, it is it. On my way. Always at your side.
The party's full. You're ready for... Enough waiting. I crave blood.
delay.
If not over, then through. A private word would be nice.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to... You know, I'm up for it, but your party...
Your companion is otherwise engaged. You'll need to dismiss them at a more convenient moment.
Bye-bye.
Within reach. Quickly then.
At least things have stayed interesting. At the ready.
What's on your mind? No room in your party.
Here goes nothing.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Mine. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door. Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault. These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Carsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Carsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Carsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god. Few mortals are truly capable of ascending to godhood. Carsus famously failed, but that doesn't mean you would share his fate. After all, Mystra herself was once no more than a mortal wizard. She has no more right than any other. It's time someone else had a go. Someone with more ambition. Someone like you.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Moving in.
If you desire conversation, please do find someone else. I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now. Please, now's hardly the time. If you desire conversation, please do find someone else.
Should mind my step. Should mind my step.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will. By your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
What's the story? Oh, yeah.
No time to rest.
For your own personal safety, It is...
Is that blood? Get closer to me.
For your own personal safety.
Never a dull moment. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hold very still, Midclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time. Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god. Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be? Shit! Oh.
Out of sight, out of mind. Time to press ahead.
Bring me what I seek, and quickly, or do not come back.
My, could it be?
Gale of Waterdeep, here in my tower. I'm surprised you dare show your face after Mystra cast you on the scrap heap. Well, don't stand on ceremony. Out with it. No more so than the rest of the volatile tomes in Tolma's collection. I had to keep them under lock and key to avoid any mishaps. But enough of dusty history. I look to the future.
Go.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn... Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.